How valuable has it been for you to play junior hockey where you did, given the history of defensemen that have come from that program and now get a chance, possibly in the next few years, to make the next level for yourself?
It's very valuable, like you said. The history we have with defensemen, especially, is exciting news. I remember when I was drafted there and seeing my name on the Rockets. There was no doubt in my mind I wanted to play there and join that class of defensemen.
What has enabled Kelowna to be so valuable in terms of developing defensemen, at least from your perspective? I know things change from year to year, but what's made it so good for you?
Well, I think they bring in great defensemen. I think they pick good people. They pick kids who like to work hard, and then for me personally, they have a great coaching staff. A lot of, Chris Millette does a lot of good work with us, and it's little things after practice that maybe separate us from other defensemen in the league. So they're always on us, always pushing us to our limit, and it's good.
You've had the opportunity, and I use that term opportunity, to grow in your brother's footsteps. What has Ryan meant to you, given him going through the process and now a valuable National Hockey Leaguer, obviously? How good has it been for you growing up with him?
Great. Well, him going through it is probably the best advantage for me, and I have a resource where I could ask anything about the whole day or the weeks, the combine and stuff like that. So but he's been a huge inspiration to me. Just seeing him go through this whole process was very inspiring, and once he was drafted, I knew I wanted to do the same.
Growing up in the Vancouver area, obviously a big Canuck fan. Were there idols out of Vancouver? Would you look beyond in terms of maybe somebody you might model your game after?
Yeah, I like Canucks when I was growing up a little younger, and as I grew older, though, I just appreciate players, more individual players, and I like to watch Doughty and Carlson and Yossi and great D-men like that. So, but yeah, I guess as I grew a little older, I started watching Columbus too at the time, and but yeah, just a hockey fan in general. So,
in terms of modeling your game after guys you've mentioned, how difficult is it in the W to find passing, shooting lanes when you've got everybody blocking shots, but the ability for you to get open and maybe get a shot in on net?
Well, it's definitely an art you have to learn. Guys are so willing and so sacrificing for their teams that your shot's not getting through too often unless you're quick and you're opening yourself up for a lane. So that's one thing that Chris works with us on, and it's a matter of mastering that to play at the next level.
Finally, what's this day been like for you? You get a chance to talk to the Maple Leafs. How inquisitive are they? And do you get an inkling that maybe possibly, if all rolls well, that you could hear your name drafted by them sometime over the course of the next couple of days?
Yeah, we'll see. They definitely hide their secrets up. They don't spill the beans too much, but it'll be awesome. It'll be an honor to play for the Leafs one day or be selected by the Leafs in that regard. But any team at this point, I'm just excited and anxious to find out, see what happens, and get back on the path to making the NHL, fulfilling my dream.